as a digital simulation, really, to digitalize, to steal life. It is an anti-life program. It's moving from carbon-based life to silicon-based life, to a digital twin of the world that they can control, that is disconnected from spirit and...
Castro's good. I gotta put some coconut oil on that.
Full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. In the bright glow of the dawn, I see myself clearly, bringing in a new day. The old way of doing things is done. I don't care what you say. Monsters don't sleep under your bed. They sleep inside your head. And if you haven't done the shadow work, and left behind is where you stay. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the street. We gotta protect plus homeschool. Our babies is a must. They not just no moms, but also no pops. Hezbollah, worshiping pedophiles. Wanna feed our children's spirits to robots. Turn all of us from carbon-based to silicone-based. Should be where the shit show stops. Get back to doing for ourselves. Barter system, irrigation, and grow crops. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. I'm saying I'm not some master teacher. No, am I some pastor or preacher? Was released represent with this passion to speak up. After doing 25 years in the beast cuffs. Realize they tried to teach us spiritual, mental, physical diet. They tried to feed us the fire of our ancestors resides in each of us. With that, I'm inspired to turn this beat up. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to war with this beast. Through tones, melodies, tones, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets.
We're really approaching almost like it's a Frankenstein moment. And they're framing it to us as innovation, right? Where we should all be so excited that this is happening. And
we got too much dog humor and veterans, bro. We gotta hear this shit, bro.
Like these robots.
You know what I mean?
Like to feed our life force to learn us in every tiny detail.
We got too much.
Not to
that's a good little burn right there from that beef sausage.
A robotic simulation that
just jumped on me like, hey. But how dare you? I didn't kill you. I didn't package you.
Nah, bro. Come on. You almost there, bro. Almost there. Survive. What's up?
I do it die for Chi-Town. Who am I but Chi-Town? You young fool, I'm too fly to just slide out. Blue sky behind ground. My crown slash helmet. It's for my aircraft stealth spit. Can't be tied down or even seat belted. I look down, I see green like a Celtic. My heat pulverized, the cheese is melted. The remnants of cash money, I dispelled it. You did the fusions in my eyes, I beheld it. The finger fucked across my hand, I dealt it. Felt the vibrate from the gut of my pelvic. The bust off on some ices and veil shit. So radiant, I keep a dark room well lit. Cause you little goofies are well quick. Body for real monkey velvet. Body you not for Mars, she's a female's clip. As a kid, all I did was fight. I did the bit with a knife. I know I can spit my flows to shit. To a fly, though haters wanna crucify a real man. I still stand with the silver hand, but we're Hiller man. It's not Cypress Hill, I'm Tuttle Sheep. I'm one tough cookie, I don't follow our set standards. Catch me, you gon' have to do more to scamper. Need more to scanners, I'm off the radar. I am as your goofies play God. Some worship the Christ, others pray to Allah. Chase a high, drink paper or bruh. You stagnated, well I straight evolve. At a rate, I'm dating space ace of y'all. Buster stuck in the case, face off. After the shape, the mistake, use a fake, a fraud. Battlestar intergalactic, my mindset. Perfect comes from practice, so I rhyme best. I excel like I'm climbing the step. You got a lot to learn. I am adept, you of no concern. I am a threat. My measurement, width, lift, height, and depth. I'm just piloting up. Flying a jet, spray the adversary. Martial Chronicles like Ray Bradbury. I'm a thorough guy, goddammit. Symmetric apparel of a fly bandit. Mohawk aviators, aerodynamics. And it's like I'm an arrow in precise transit. A Christmas Carol lies what your fans get. Your worlds and pearls what I transmit as a transcript. Or I just spit it off the top. It's either shit or get off the pot. This shit's hot.
Wants to get his own crew. Everybody wants to get his own crew rich. And then they want the other little people never get a piece of the pie. That don't only go for the pastor. That go for you niggas that think that y'all big too. I understand this. That's why you niggas and crackers can't stand me. You niggas just know that I know you can't do nothing if you're broke. Listen to me, young people and old people too. Mostly black people. I'm talking to you.
So, y'all really thought that I was done with y'all. Nah, I'm really down on y'all. Fellas up. We're not going back and forth about this or that, whether your word is bond or whack. Here's a big fact, yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac, whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. Enough with the chit chat. I see through the side ops. Looking past the shy fight. Third eye gang cyclops. I don't eat pork, but I will fry cops. For foes, my heart's cold as an icebox. I'm saying die ops. From the skybox, you got a scope on you pilgrims. The scope with some rules. Some of our folks are still dumb. Yeah, and blind to the fact that blood, we gon' have this real some warrior spirits inside me. That's where it's real from. The world's a stage, page after page, script is played out. They keep us engaged, placate or rage. This is played out. Rules of a dying society should have been disobeyed out.
What's going on, beloved? What's happening? What's happening? Yeah, they, you know, Scott's about the war. You know, the young new age CIA operators and the dumb old ones. You know, they're gonna feel some kind of way. So come on in and read each other, all right? All veterans, please come on in. Any of you new age 1990 babies went over there Ukraine and Russia. Come on in and share your. We know some of y'all are dumbstruck. Some of y'all might have fought in the 20-year goofy war. Come on in. I want to share some things.
Known by his speech, yet if I don't speak, I suffer defeat.
Oh, you see, the enemy of all life is going to attempt to manipulate. Especially for you new age special forces motherfuckers. I done heard some real disturbing shit from some foreign special operators, forces motherfuckers. Solid ones. I don't need CIA, FBI, any of them motherfuckers in here. Punk niggas flew over our house yesterday. Over my boy's house. Like that's supposed to mean something. Goofy motherfucker.
Y'all can protest, but they can't escape this work.
Not too smart either. We're not here to stop nothing. Punk ass fuckers. That sounds like I said of emotions and feelings, don't it? Come on, bring your ass in and have a seat and learn something. All you know it all. Listen to the other goofy motherfuckers biting the worm motherfuckers. That's what's wrong with the world now. All you motherfuckers think you know everything and don't know shit. You gonna talk about something. Shit back. We're gonna have it back. Y'all gonna have it back.
Whether your word is fine or wet, here's a big fat yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac, whether earth is round or flat, we want our shit back. I teach you up.
And my music, and a lot of this music, it's only talking about the suppressed rising. I mean, the oppressed rising up against the oppressor. That's all. That's what my music's about. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. So the only people that's scared are the oppressors. The only people who could have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple as that.
3-pound pressure, no weight.
lesser. Drop the oppressor. Meet no surrender. 3-pound pressure. No weight lesser. Drop the oppressor. Meet no surrender. 3-pound pressure. No weight lesser. Drop the oppressor. Meet no surrender. 3-pound pressure. No weight lesser. Drop the oppressor. Meet no surrender. It's time for a change, gotta bounce up. The oppressor's about to get tossed up. I'ma lay him out. Execution style's too late for an apologetic claim. You rapped at a coca flame, by God, it's overdue. Your time is to the end. Locked out silent without sin. He put me on the planet for justice to win. The oppressor's about to get rolled down. With suppressors attached in the war zone. Revolution can start in the Arizona. I'm a messenger prophet like Farrakhan. Backed by the honorable who sits at the pinnacle. Who judges the hypocritical, cynical, and the plentiful sinful. My thinking is critical. I'm just ventilating of the action of the protective service. Quick to pull the Glock, blast and kill. This don't take any type of skill. I'm ill of all citizens who haven't took a stand. Or kneels too late when the caps get peeled. Don't believe it till you see type. Going hits close to home. You gotta act the bone, but it got the dome. When it's on the zone, all red in my vision through sight. It's gonna be killed whenever I fight. From above, I be given the right. So you better be ready to ride tonight. All the way to the dawn daylight. We gon' rid them all, so gon' pass the kite. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, meet no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor,
means
meet
nothing.
no surrender.
This world is such
That's
a,
for idiots.
And when I say this
This
world,
right here?
I don't mean in the ideal
This
sense.
right
I
here?
mean in
It's for
every day,
idiots.
every little thing you do. It's such a gimme.
That's for idiots.
Everybody back
This-
off. You know, everybody's like you taught that from school.
Quiet yourself.
Everywhere. Big business. You want to be successful? You want to be like Trump? Gimme. Push.
Don't give no
Step,
more of your
step,
spirit
crush,
away.
crush. That's how it all is.
Y'all know
It's
that's what it means?
Nobody ever stop.
Silencio, no. I'm gonna help these little wayward ass goofies. Half of them in the secret society have been lied to with they dumb asses. You ain't gotta listen to believe a goddamn thing I say. I really don't give a fuck. Half y'all cannon fodder any goddamn way. Go and be the cannon fodder and stay there. I know y'all say that sound hateful. Well, they can tell you I know the darkness. You ain't gotta believe me. I don't give a fuck. Let's see if you can sit still and listen long enough. I would advise the monkey boys don't fly over this house again. Okay, I'm ahead again.
Now watch time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, waves the heart as I sun ray my Arthur make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fixed marks once we make knowledge one is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, waves the heart as I sun ray my Arthur make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fixed marks once we make knowledge one is when the run and bass drop. I rose up, took a shower, purified my arc field, took copper for a walk to ensure my chlorophyll is pumping. Done some curls for sure, up more to build. Solid foundation, my crown chakra core and hill. Pound the pavement, sacred ground, freedom I stand for. Free all political prisoners of war, man or woman and child. Rid the land of all foreign and alien entities. I decree this morning, send them back to whence they came. Is the peace laugh or war cry, whatever the relevant name of each path, simple highest form, spirituality's how you teach math. A humble beast is still a beast. Now feel the beast wrath, rain fire upon them, and the internet forms, sigils, emojis, and the avatars that wore them. Destroys this de facto government and its quorums. Establish Big Ma house so she may restore him. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, waves the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes, marks once we make. Knowledge born is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Raise the heart as I sun ray. My art heard make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes. Marks once we make. Knowledge born is when rhyme and bass drop. The next host, note to self, quit playing, hit the gas. This shaft is called my turn, take the risk and spaz. Most of them got vaccinated with chips in their ass, plus rappers sacrificing each other for grips of their cash. Sad cat, watch videos with other subliminals, predictive programming, weirdo, drunk menstrual shows. The land's contaminated, fruits and vegetables, black minerals, the water and skies I fry. Nuclear chemicals, technology got me here in front of my desktop, perusing these beats and whatnot for my best option, contemplating which bar will next pop to unlock the minds that are stuck within a Xbox. Off the chart, I continue to climb, watching the rest flop like carp fishing, 100% fresh shark water. I'm on the front line, X marks the spot. I shine because of her, for she's the best part. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Waves the heart as I sun ray. My art her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes. Marks once we make. Knowledge born is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Waves the heart as I sun ray. My art her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes. Marks once we make. Knowledge born is when the rhyme and bass drops.
What's going on, everybody? What's happening? So we got Lance. What's going on, beloved? Delusions. Of course, my brother right there, Max V, Big Pontiac. How you doing, brother? Alicia C. Anybody else, you can go ahead and speak up and say how you doing and all that good stuff. So what I wanted to do is address this non-stop proliferation of wars. I want to talk about numbers. First of all, hey T, turn it down a little bit, brother. It's over there by the what you call it, bro. I want to go ahead and address a few things. And it might seem like I'm bashing, right? Now, I've come to this understanding based upon an opinion of certain information that some people were designed and destined to die. It is what it is, to fill a pathetic and worthless purpose. You know, you see the people creating all these little engineering things, right? You know, they're not fighters. They're not fighters at all. So what? So what? The fake Facebook character studies Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He didn't create it. It's not of his bloodline. Who gives a damn? A lot of us study and practice it. So the what? Many of the people fighting over there have studied it. Some great fighters have died. Chechen, Russian, whatever, Ukraine, right? And a whole plethora of guys who, from here, ODA. Y'all saw a couple of those ODA guys, they showing them dead as doorknobs with their tattoos, face blowing off and all that good stuff. Right? A couple of ex-sales mercenaries. First, I want to drag upon something, right? When you look at the casualties, Wikipedia, you know who controls that? This young Jew individual, right? Casualties of the Russian war. So, as far as November 2024, what they're stating is total casualties: 12,340 killed, 27,836 wounded. Confirmed minimum thought higher. That's because they know that it's damn near a million, if not that many, between military and Russian. And Ukraine dead. Russia, numbers aren't too bad. Now, since the start of Russia's full-scale invasion, which is not, we got 10 outposts of goofy-ass CIA on the border that, these monkeys will kill anybody. They were too busy stirring up propaganda, doing the Rwanda thing, literally murdering Ukrainian-speaking Russians in Ukraine, okay? Look it up for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Please don't. All right. It's my opinion based on my studies. Now, since the start, the full-scale invasion, which is not a full-scale invasion, trust me, in February 2022, Ukraine has lost 43,000 soldiers killed in action and 374 more were wounded. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, that said on Sunday in Kiev's first disclosure of total casualty figures in the nearly 3-year conflict. What they're not talking about is all the civilian casualties. It's always more. I think 24.1 or 2% of the civilian population. Now, how many deaths have been caused by Ukraine? Now, based on 2014 to 2021 conflict-related deaths in Ukraine from 2014 to 2021, yes, while y'all were over there fighting people in a country you weren't fucking supposed to be, you dumbasses, based on some fake white superiority and certain individuals picked, all right? OHCHR estimates that between 14,000 estimates, right? 14,200 and 14,400 people, including civilians and military personnel, were killed in relation to that conflict from April 14, 2014 to December 31st, 2021. Of them, at least 3,400 were civilians. Now, what they won't tell you, and it's not propaganda, you have British soldiers, Canadian, dumbass Colombians, handful of weird-ass Mexicans. I don't know if they're cartel. I just want to get away to get that 3,000 to 4,000 a month, which is pretty damn sad and pathetic to be mercenaries. Talking about some foreign legion. Hell, China has a foreign legion. Fake-ass Israel has a foreign legion. Most countries have a foreign legion. Y'all just don't know about it. I wanted to go to a legitimate one, which was the French foreign legion. Legitimate, again. Two of my buddies did. They made it through it. One became a French citizen. The other one, they both came back, but the other one goes back and forth, has a family over there. One was light-skinned, one was melt like us. And that one, he just wanted to get away from Jersey because of what was going on, Prince Street projects, blah, blah, blah. Some family members killed, the drug games, CIA, everything. He knows that he's not African. Well, what's harrowing and troublesome for me is how they will lie about the numbers. What's even more troublesome, and not my heart and my light, my sentience, my sentient established order or whatever you want to call it, is how people really went over there and think they're fighting Russia for freedom. When I last checked, Russia has a better fake-ass democracy than over here. Better trade agreement. And when you look at it, though America deals with China, Chinese go to Russia to fight and Korea to fight Ukraine. You new age soldiers are some of the dumbest sons of bitches. Now, this happened before, and I'm gonna do this in a podcast because I would like to see some of you veterans come on there and open your fucking mouths and say something. They've done this before. We're friends in Vietnam. Oh, that's right. You never heard of that. Oh, okay. But you know who's behind it, because all the 30-something NATO countries are fighting over there. They want you to believe that this number, this imaginary number, is of foreign soldiers fighting in this war. The largest group of foreign fighters in Ukraine was approximately 3,000 Russian citizen volunteers. The second largest group consisted of approximately 300 Belarusians. Check this out. The third largest group consisted of approximately 120 Georgians. What they don't tell you is about the Hindus that fought over there. Okay? It's like they're always changing everything. Now, foreigners fighting for Russia include citizens of Cuba, Nepal, Syria, Serbia, Afghanistan, dumbass Cuba, Somalia, and Malaysia, and Hindustan, Hindi, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. All right? And the International Legion of Ukraine from 2023 is from the United States, which is not a country. Has nothing to do with this land, but a lot of y'all still stupid because you've been indoctrinated. So hold your USA bullshit, okay? The United Kingdom, Canada, and Poland. However, we're not going to go into the next part. I have tons of videos of foreign fighters dead all over the place. I wouldn't even attempt to count the bodies strewn across the field. But you know, you got something wrong in Haiti. You don't see no Negroes or no pale skins running down there. And the funny part is, y'all know why those dumbass goofies from Colombia with that worthless ass CIA Negroes went over there and they killed the Haitian president? Do y'all have any idea? Because he ain't want nothing to do with this fake ass Zionist banking system. He wanted to build Russia. He wanted to build Haiti up. They were building a canal, everything. All right. And so they went there based on this goofy ass fake government, NASA, not NSA, one and the same, and the CIA backed, and this, that, and the other with these new age dumbasses, and the Crown and the Vatican. All right. Yeah, this is a fact. If it ain't, then why are the police so busy? Well, have been over 3 decades running over to Palestine to learn how to deal with brothers. You saw how they dealt with a certain brother of the Black Panthers when he was young, right? And his sleep next to a pregnant woman. But you don't want to have that conversation. And they use the most lucratively stupid individuals to go fight a war that people are starting to say, first of all, Ukraine don't give a fuck about you. They're getting calls from the intelligence side of people who operate there, who went there for a certain thing, where they're literally killing women and children too. If that ain't some fake Jewish shit, you tell me. What's even more funny is the fact that you had racists run over to Ukraine to fight Russia. And they got the just desserts they deserve. Now they have those who've come back. And ain't a hero's welcome. As it shouldn't be. For the war should have never happened in the first fucking place. Now, if you really listen to what Vladimir Putin has stated, because he's done a lot of Africans and those motherfuckers wrong too, fighting the war. Because they bring them there like cannon fodder, like it's going to use up all the ammo or some dumb shit. And they put them out there with half-ass training. Now, in the beginning, some people really got trained up, fight trenches and all that. But right now, they're just sending them out there. They're not giving them the training in their specialties. And yet, you got dumb motherfuckers going over there to die. When the very fight is consistent. Well, I mean, you see the special forces, what they did to Jesse Ventura, all these lies of what they did, the Cottrells, all that shit. They must have really dug deep in the motherfucking shallow depths to get these idiots who could make it through the cold and the squads and everything else and all the workout and this, that, and the other, and then condition them with the ugliest of examples of existence to make them want to fight. Sean Ryan, I enjoy him. You know, I think he's half Korean or some shit. Mike Glover half Japanese. Well, anyway, a lot of people are half this, that, and the other, whatever the fuck you want. Nationalities, fuck the race thing and crayon color shit. But what's sad is these people think they're really intelligent and smart. Now, I got something written by a couple of special operators that I want to read in the podcast when motherfuckers come in there, legitimate, who even curse some of their own so-called team members, and they don't party and go to the bars and nothing with them because they saw this. They saw the egos. They saw this fake stroking. I'm grateful for the African, the African brother, if he wants to be called African, who's Green Beret, who pointed out a year or two ago, or maybe, I don't know, that all the other operators are not special forces, but special operators, like in the special operations community. The only special forces operators are Green Berets, ODA, you know. And then there's different classes and this too, all that. Anyway, y'all can look that up and listen to them and learn these things. If your children decide to go, I wouldn't mind some of your children actually going and trying out, because I wanted to go teams, and the good old boy network reared his ugly head and made sure I didn't go. I should have stuck to my grounds at the pneumonia and still took my ass over there to France and boom, boom, boom at the 2 locations and read in French what, and I would have definitely made it. I know this, but I'm grateful that I got to go in the Navy and meet some magnificent individuals. A good friend of mine went to the teams. Keep running, keep with the code training, you know. He's a magnificent individual. I don't know what's happened since then. I don't know if he's alive. I don't know, you know, whatever. I've known an original black cat. Pretty old cat. I met quite a few ODA, a sheriff, deputy sheriff. I met quite a few guys. I'm not going to sit here and go through the whole spiel. And I chimed in when I was over there in Page, Arizona, and they were so pissed off at this war. They didn't support neither side. I got friends of mine who were Russian who saw it just crazy. They was like, we wouldn't fight anybody. It makes no sense. But y'all don't get how this destabilization of countries happen. And then all the civilians with all this high-tech equipment, these are narcissistic sociopaths, psychotic motherfuckers. Y'all don't get to see all the suicides. Remember I used to visit where some people like attempted suicide survive? And I'm not going to give you a fake Jesus thing. I would rather hear y'all say Emmanuel. You know, a name famous with us. That's why they had to give you your Jesus. Stay away from your crown and give you Lucifer, which is based on the sin of your lower, has nothing to do with some evil vectors, but the fact that you live, you're a proprietor of vile and evil antics, because you're too stupid to know how to bring yourself to the center conclusion and know who the real war is supposed to be against if you want to fight a fucking war. Now, I conversed and actually had an argument with an individual who was Marine, Mars, and I was like, shut the fuck up. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. He didn't know the first thing about what I was alluding to. I said, why don't you just take the little T? Why don't you go study it? No, he took a year or two and studied. Okay, I see where you're coming from. Stop with your fucking ego. Isn't the ego the death of society? You know, you wonder these motherfuckers read Sun Tzu, The Art of War, and all this other shit, and why is it always got to be scripted for some kind of takeover or subjugation or defeatism? And that's not what the purpose of all that stuff was meant for. We know things were rewrote. We know identities change. And with that narrative, you have these people who accomplish something, go through the pain, and at the end get this little tiny reward, and then they're vested, and they get all this technology, weapons, and equipment, and they think they're the greatest thing. What you don't pay attention to is behind the scenes, the reality of the situation, because people are embarked on this fucking crusade of stupidity. There was no goddamn crusade. The crusade was against the establishment of natural order. But because they are so livid in their fake white ideology of it being supreme, which is bullshit, they don't know how to listen, gather their senses, and be responsible. And then these goofy Negroes who follow suit thinking it's better to be that way, and yet they sound stupid. They're grammatically fucking incorrect. I told you the most grammatical people in America, so-called America, is the so-called black man. They don't want to listen to the individuals who are pushed out and told the truth, because the system has put our people in such a category, while people still want to be with them and not see the truth of all that religious shit they read and look and notice, because they can't recognize, they don't have discernment, who the fuck the war should be for and about. So the enemy is controlling the narrative, and you motherfuckers are comfortable living in it and think that you know everything, and you don't know shit. But you go over there and you see it. Some of you motherfuckers are arduous. I mean, look at this. The Jewish Special Forces are over there and Assad's motherfucking place, running in the tunnels, destroying and shooting and killing. Are they supposed to be in Syria? Who the fuck let them in? What is going on that people don't notice? How you can nurture people to be fucking stupid as hell and then allow them to run around, and then when they die, like some people in Vietnam realize that after a while they accepted that they died, and so be it. That's when you get this distillation. You distill a motherfucker from the natural order things, and you put them in this topsy-turvy, flipped upside down shit, and they find themselves hopeless. But they still fight. Fight for what? Now they're in high positions because they're part of the, they were sick individuals. You don't get to see that. Every time you turn around, you see these little Zionists, not the Jews, Zionist orders, walking around like they're fucking rabbis and all this other shit. These Talmudists motherfuckers hiding and fucking up the name of the people who want to be Jews and Hasidic and want to practice something to better their lives. Steeped in greed, still in fake ego, being manipulated. These motherfuckers, all these children that have been missing all around the world, here in America too. They find the tunnels, and the first thing, because the government's behind it. How much did you hear about New York? You don't hardly hear shit, do you? Why does they get to have their police and this is our land and we can't police ourselves? Because you got a lot of dumbass gangsters running around, a lot of goofy ass, punk ass, fake ass come over here in 1920 to 40s and 50s, pale skins, and down the South talking about the South will rise. Dumb shit, don't even know nothing about the land. Because how the fuck can you come into this country and build little bullshit homes that don't even last a fucking 50 years? And yet we have buildings and cities that have stood the test of time, other than being turpentine bombed and TNT and blown the fuck up during the World's Fairs after. But you're supposed to have built that shit in a year? Shit bigger than anything you see out here being built in 5 years? But you motherfuckers, you run around in that fake world, and that's for everybody. Like I said, I've been talking about tartary for a long time, since I was a young jit. I'm talking about middle school, getting my ass whooped. Shut up. Well, they taught it up to 1936 or 9. Then all of a sudden stop. And then y'all want to listen to these individuals who were hurt and scorned as if you're supposed to listen to them. I mean, look at all the Africans. A lot of my African brothers and sisters are beautiful. They're using our people to send messages, and they're getting 150,000. That shows you the CIA, or the goof fucks who contracted, are manipulating this as if it's going to be all right in the end. Now, because I say Lucifer is about the lower thing, the name Lucifer that applies to me has nothing to do with that. Oh, what is he saying? I'm saying what most of you motherfuckers might be thinking, but you can't figure out, because I'm not speaking in a way where I want to entice motherfuckers. I'm speaking in a way where you motherfuckers should be listening. That's what the fuck I'm doing. That's right, Native. Who you think gave this to me? Navajo. A Navajo gave me this, bought me this t-shirt. Because I showed him family history and a whole lot of shit. His eyes as big as goddamn, from as big and round as the goddamn silver dollars. How you think I was able to walk around the Navajo Nation respected? Well, they said, well, he must be half-breed. Well, they knew I was half German. But then when I showed them my German relatives, they was like, but they're not Africans. They're original Germanian people. 2 of them. The other one, probably a gujjar, light skin, maybe a mulatto like Einstein, or the plethora of them. I don't give a fuck about the ethnicity, or if you want to believe in ethnicity, but the nationality is what we all are, which is all brand new too. You motherfuckers go to fight a war, fight an enemy, and fight for an enemy. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I talked to 2 motherfuckers that went over there and fought 6 months, made the little chump change. And they still didn't know that Zelensky was a homosexual. Just like that motherfucker in North Korea. But when the Chinese and the Koreans start saying they might go and fight for Russia, for Ukraine, things trying to change, because you have a lot of Zionists in the Russian military as well. They don't mind walking around with the prisoners and popping AK rounds 7.65 in their head on video. Same thing they did in the German war. But y'all still want to fight for the enemy, while the punks are creating all this technology and equipment to kill and subjugate everyone. How about the mist? How about the testing they're getting from rice to dust-like nanoparticulates in your lungs and everything else to mitigate your body ceasing to exist, dysfunctioning, acting up, doing dumb shit? But you want to fight the wrong enemy. Y'all want to fight the wrong enemy. Y'all want to fight so bad, but you're so stupid. Want me to throw some more numbers out? Some fake numbers? So many lives have been lost. It is unfucking more in this motherfucker than the last 20 years, which is ongoing with the same. And you think y'all know, huh? Now, I'm not here to stop no fucking wars. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just looking for those few who just want to better themselves for the little time they have left. Not one of them gooftards that went and killed the sniper, you know, with the gun range and shit. Not that goofy Marine fuck. Because there's no getting arrested. That's not how it fucking works here. I'm here because I knew when God just said it, I felt something. There's vectors of energy. That's why they still have that research institute right there called Amerindian with that fake ass Star of David goofy shit, which that's not what it means. And yet, y'all still want to go out and run your ass over there as if you're going to make a difference. And all you're doing is help sacrament. I know some of these motherfuckers who survive or doing certain things in intel will go in underground, very far, miles underground, to be some kind of safe from all the shit that's going to happen. I've been warning y'all. I'm Ton, warning you. You get to make no more choices because you'll make it when it's too late, when everything's happening, because you're too dumb to know when to say, God damn it, I got one arm and I will dig too. We don't need you now. War has never been an answer. It has been a mediator, a mitigator of fucking numbers. Further to show the deplorative state of each individual and the mindless contributions they give to nothing. Who else came in? Hey, TSC in there. Marcus William, Baby Girl Slaughter, Kane Johnson, Grand Rising. What's up? What's happening, brother? John Jones, peace. What's going on, my brother? UK, man, I'm starting to wonder if I got a kid over in the UK, man. I'm attempting to find out where all my children are. So I've been conversing with a couple of individuals, good friends of mine over there, make music and all that. And I don't think so, but you know, sheepskin back in the day, they said it didn't work. So I've been attempting to reach out to this one young lady. I'm not going to do it here to see, you know. Alicia, what's going on, beloved? By American Indian Star Strike. What's going on? What's going on, beloved? So, let me see, what was that? Because a lot of people want to talk about nothing and argue all the time. Slava Ukraine. No, all the wars are fucking bullshit. I got some Ukrainian friends that says, man, they wouldn't fight on either side. They said they're discouraged by the war. I think one of my associates lost an uncle. They were trying to script him in. He was about 50 and drag him out the war. And he fought them and they killed him. Took him in a van, took him somewhere around, and you want to fight Mother again? Blah, 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 blah. That's pretty fucking sad. That's pathetic. War doesn't make people okay. And then the people who sit on the outside and don't fight don't know what the fuck to make of it because they buy into all the media propaganda and lies. Again, how many of these so-called, some of you soldiers have taken your ass to Haiti to help out? I ain't talking about the ones who go there to control the narrative. And then, you know, the Haitians made sure them motherfuckers got dead quick. Well, how many? How many ran to Cuba? Or they gave you the bad pigs to change the narrative because they set them up. Wasn't JFK behind the bad pigs, right? Didn't they want to get rid of him? He wanted to split her, this worthless ass agency that's against the people where it's not supposed to be. I'm not talking about the good guys in there who know to be quiet. Enough of them who are getting out and retired speaking up. But regardless of that, the FBI grew out of racism, right? Created by the Zionists and a little stick fighting. Right? Ain't that what Nixon said? And y'all still want to talk about Skull and the 320 and all this other stuff. Man, fuck all that. They're secretive. They got their people in position while y'all are out of position. No pole position. No narratives of truth. Subjugating yourselves because you think you're highly motivated and trained, but you get over there and you get their equipment and you got to perform and you got to. So it's all talking about clearing rooms and walking around destroyed places and hiding from drones and hiding in bunkers for a month or two at a time, like one cat said, right? Me and T was listening to him over and over and over. You can't make this insanity up. You know? Yes, the right war for the narrative of war. Planet of the fucking apes, right? The animals are even showing y'all that they can live cohesively. And it's letting you know that the earth is speaking and no one knows how to listen to the rocks cry. Because we all think we know everything. We all think that we're the greatest thing that ever existed. And you're not even walking in the shadow of your truth. Because you still buy into the fucking lies. I'm not here to be some great fucking voice in the wilderness. Far from it. I think there was a time when I'd have been like, yeah, pushing people, get your suits, get your stuff, go and train. Goddamn it, don't fight for Ukraine. You go fight for Russia. I'd have been right on. Recruiting. But because the order is so fucked up and absolute power corrupts, that means that it's not absolute. Here everybody is running around fake victims. And you're all victims. Conspiring still in ignorance. And willing to give all your mothers and fathers a tombstone. Empty or full. Partial or piece. As if that's supposed to win something. So who wins? Who wins when all the soldiers are dead? Soldiering. Makes me think of the Warriors. You go into somebody's country. Hey, Ganja, what's that saying we say? Who goes there? Stumbling around in the darkness. State your name or prepare to get wanged. Who's that for? You know, went around. Can you blame the Muslims, the religious sect of the Muslims who want to fight you? Because you're supporting your comfortable, a fake government who doesn't care about its veterans or anyone, for that matter, who don't know how to communicate and reach out to some of us, who they should, because it's always under duress and threat. Some old worthless shit as if it's supposed to work with everyone. Do y'all really believe that police officer Dahmer, what was the name? Donner? Somebody said his name before. What you call it, Donner? The police officer supposedly had killed, you know, whatever, and he was on the run and they hunted him down. He was ex-Navy officer. Intel, right? He saw the bad shit. Why was all the motherfucking police after him all pale skin? What order and sect did they belong to? Go and look it up. He was like a damn Serpico. But y'all can't see it because you're so busy listening to this worthless, lying-ass vaudeville media. I'm not for war. I'm not that kind of war. And yet you look at their faces. And I was looking at this Ukrainian soldier. He's looking around. Pie face, he says, this is fucked. Everything's fucked. Fuck. Fuck this. Get the stretchers. I mean, there are people sitting dead, half burnt up. Body parts everywhere. Stretcher for what? Y'all next? And the things flying over looking at you. And the ones who control the remotes are little punk asses. Who you fighting and what you fighting for? Wow, I only got 8 likes, y'all. It don't matter how much sense you make when it's against everything people think or believe. It means lack of knowledge and knowing, think without actually thinking. So they just buy into everything laid out. Hey, more power to you. Go choose your side. I had a friend. Well, if he didn't take his ass over there, he wouldn't have been dead. There's a merger. There's a conspiratorial agreement. And all of you are under it. But y'all want me to give y'all some more sources and shit? Y'all don't know how to look up us.gov and certain files that are always scripted in the war chronicles of existence? Huh? See, I'm an old engine fighter. Engine fighter. Who knows about this land of my ancestors and a little further. You're on my soil with your stench. Running around in the caves and caverns and the things that were never meant to be fucked with. If you think there isn't a spell or curse on that, well, oh well. Anyway, seeing how they want to stifle those individuals from being able to see something worthwhile, I think I've stated enough. I got to go, because I'm about to go into a meat coma. We had some bison and some organic goddamn New York strips and some badass salad. And I'm going to go in here and lay back and enjoy my tobacco. I don't hate none of you motherfuckers. But y'all got to stop hating yourselves and each other. That's all I'm going to say. All right. I even had a clan member saying, shit, you're half German. Hey, how about the guy that spoke German? He didn't know I knew what he said, right? Right. That was the funniest shit. Yo. Let's get the thumbs up, man. Share this if you don't mind. And we'll set a podcast. I had to move the podcast because it was set for the 5th. I had to move it because yesterday we were out, you know. And moved it a little further because I come across some more information. So it's like that. Some of y'all may have dug up and found the information who want to come on and have that discussion. You can go and see the podcast is set up. The date is moved to, I believe, Friday. We got to go out of town tomorrow. We got to pick up our wood stuff. I had to dig out there. Y'all see I dug, hey, Ganja, I dug it out. All we got to do is shake the dirt off. Yeah, I pulled it to the side so I can back up, lock on it, and we can, you know. Oh, like you was talking about the car. Yeah, the trailer. Right. Yeah. I didn't know if he was in the hole or not. I just heard the pick that. Yeah, no, I was down there digging, bro. No, not right now. I just want to get that from under the dirt. But we gotta go pick up a lot of wood, some more bolts and screws and all that. And, it's the 3 of us gonna be here. Olmec, I know him and his wife and probably his kids may come through. We just want to do something to buy time, to converse, to meditate, and to let people see a little more of who they are compared to who they think they are. Okay? Mother Nature didn't write no book. Nature, which is from the word natural, which is steeped in order, doesn't have to write the book. You're the living testament of it. Don't attempt to be too smart or intelligent or intellectual. Just don't do it. Nothing out of something. No, if you make a whole lot of something, you're going to keep running around. You know how they say, if you tell one lie, you have to keep telling another lie and another lie. You know how to convene and can't converse with me on certain things. And trust yourself to know this. No such thing as ego. People run around them, but that's why they entrap themselves. We're beautiful people. Y'all are beautiful people. And y'all need to be the beauty that you are. The Yohati. The light. Oh, wow. You want to call it spirit or soul, so be it. Even the darkness gets tired of the darkness every once in a while. Y'all better take this chance and fucking listen. That's all I'm going to say. All right? Anyway, y'all have a grand day. We'll show you what we pick up tomorrow. We'll show you some of the new tools and stuff that we're going to utilize. All have always been welcome there. I'm trying to speed up our beloved brother outside of Chicago now, original Lone Wolf. We could use him here. A few others. But it's up to you. Hell, you can afford it. Some of you can. You can get you one of them big ass sheds that can fit about 5 motherfuckers living comfortably with stairs going up and a loft. Bring it up on the land and then build from there. What the fuck? You got RVs, right? You got vehicles. Hell, a hot tent ain't but about $1 something to $300. Hot stoves up to about $294. And they're very great in the in the summer because you can open all sides. Learn how to rough and tough it again. All right? I know it sounds like an invitation. I'm only alluding to the fact of pointing out things that are steeped in facts. That's all. But at a time like this, brother, our cousin, I can't relax. Though I'm very fucking relaxed, I can't relax. I do this not for me, I do it for you. See you guys later.